Wayzata. Today is Friday, December 6th. I'm Srishti Brumbutt.
And I'm Lexi Bouchard.
Hey Lexi, Vogue 73 questions is a really cool interview format, don't you think?
I think so too.
We actually interviewed Miss Ellis, who's a world history teacher, in the same way. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Morning.
Hi, can we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, totally. I do have to go pick up some copies, so if that's okay, we can kind of hang out, answer some questions, and then walk that way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Totally. Okay, how long have you been teaching for?
This is my 4th year teaching at Wayzata High School. I substitute taught for a year before that, though, so 5 kind of total years.
Fun. Have you always wanted to be a teacher?
Actually, yeah, my mom was a teacher. I used to go to school with her all the time when I was a kid, and so I always wanted to be a teacher, except for my freshman year of college. That year I thought I wanted to be a dentist for whatever reason.
What was your childhood dream job?
To be a teacher like my mom.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
Hanging out with you guys and kids.
How do you connect with your students?
Well, I think I try to be funny and high energy. Whether or not that leads to connecting with students, I think is up to them.
How do you try to make your class a fun environment?
High energy, lots of energy and coffee.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
The sun.
What time do you normally wake up in the morning?
5:30, 5:45.
Do you wake up at the time on weekends too?
No.
How do you prepare for class every day?
I hang out, turn my lights down, put my mood lighting on, drink some coffee, and then I'm ready to go for the day.
Does your class ever get overwhelming?
Yes.
Do you run any clubs here?
I do. I run the National Honor Society.
Cool. How did you get involved with those clubs?
I was just in the right place at the right time. Mr. Woods took over and said he needed somebody to help him out, and I said, done.
How do you manage school life and home life?
It's better now that it's year 4 and I'm not reinventing the wheel every time I'm trying to teach something, but it's pretty easy. I enjoy it.
Fun. How do you unwind?
I like to watch Netflix. Right now I'm in the Hallmark movie kind of time of year, so I watch those a lot.
What's your life like outside of school?
Pretty normal. Nothing fancy.
What is your average weekend like?
Depends on the weekend. This weekend I went to a Gopher football game. The weekend before I went to a concert. I like to do things. We can go check on a couple of my students over here, make sure all is going okay.
Do you have any pets?
I have a fish. His name's Louie.
If you could have any pet you wanted, what would you choose?
A dog, specifically a German Shepherd.
How did you meet your husband?
None of these are my students. Hey, we doing okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Have any questions? Awesome. I met my husband through a mutual friend.
Where's the most exotic place you have traveled to?
I went to Belize on a cruise once.
Oh, fun. Do you enjoy traveling?
I do.
And what's your dream vacation?
That's tough. I think I really want to go to the Swiss Alps.
Ooh. What is your favorite food?
Pickles.
And what is one thing that you wish more people knew about you?
Ooh. I think that I am highly empathetic, and I really do feel for other people.
Well, thank you for having this interview.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Same to you. Now that we know a little bit more about Miss Ellis, we're going to throw it back to the anchors.
Thanks everyone. It was really cool to learn about Miss Ellis. And now let's go into announcements. GSA Gender and Sexuality Alliance meets every Monday from 3:20 to 4 o'clock in Mr. Ferry's room in C214. Everyone is welcome.
On Friday, Wayzata Trojans football won state at the US Bank Stadium. Did you go?
Yeah, I did. It was absolutely amazing to be in the stadium. It was absolutely electrifying.
I agree. It was really cool. Let's hear from Katie all about it.
Hey Trojan football fans, what a fun Thanksgiving break to be able to be celebrating a state championship win by the football team. Here's a game recap for those of you that want to relive this moment as long as I do. The Trojan football team played last Friday, November 29th at US Bank Stadium for their last game of the season, the Prep Bowl. The Trojans had an undefeated season, finishing 13-0 after the state championship, and the Rebels finished 10-2 with the first round of state bye week under their belt. To recap, the Champlin Park Rebels got on the scoreboard first in the Prep Bowl, a field goal to head into the second quarter with a 3-0 lead. The lead didn't last long into the second quarter, however. The Trojans captain and running back Christian Vassar had his first of 5 touchdowns, a 5-yard rush with a made extra point after the score. There were 6 lead changes overall this game, all within the first half of play. Champlin Park would score next to take back the lead 10-7. On the next Trojan drive, however, Christian Vassar scores his second touchdown of the game, a 1-yard gain to put the Trojans up 14-10. Champlin Park said not so fast, sneaking in a touchdown and an extra point with 15 seconds left until halftime. The Rebels had the lead going into the locker room 17-14, but the Trojans knew what they had to do to get it back. The third quarter screamed Wayzata, and so did every point after that, as they took the lead for the last time with 2 touchdowns and extra points to match. The boys had a 28-17 lead going into the fourth quarter, and Champlin Park tried to respond right out of the gates in the fourth quarter with a field goal, but that was their final score of the game. The Trojans had 1 final touchdown and extra point to pull ahead and win 35-20. It was a nail-biter throughout the first half, but confidence rose on the field when Wayzata started to pull away at the third quarter. An exciting game, to say the least, and a well-deserved win by the Trojans. Every touchdown in this game by either team was rushing. This is very unexpected considering the Rebels' senior quarterback, Jace Miller, seemed to have just found his passing groove in the postseason. Senior running back Christian Vassar for the Trojans set a Prep Bowl record in the championship game with 49 carries, not losing a yard all game. He finished with 285 yards and 5 touchdowns. Senior quarterback Tom Schmidt only passed the ball 4 times for 1 interception by the Rebels' defensive back and a completion of a 26-yard pass to junior tight end Luke Bodine. The Trojans ran faster all game, and the Rebels couldn't stop him. The offensive line, Big Sexies, had yet another great game, helping boost Vassar to 15 carries and 109 yards with 2 touchdowns just in the third quarter of the game, shaking off an interception. On the elite defensive side of the ball, 3 individuals had 6 tackles this game. Seniors Matt Schmidt and Luke Deslich had 2 solo tackles each, and junior Cole Brown had 4 solo tackles with 2 assisted tackles totaling 6. The defense played the other side of the ball well, with Champlin averaging 4.5 yards per carry. Signing off of football this season, this is Katie Amdeck. Check out WHSTrojan.com for more sports stories and some winter sports updates. Have a good day, Trojans.
Thanks, Katie. And now, let's go back into our announcements. If you are interested in going to China in the summer of 2020, there is still room. Please contact Ms. Hang for more information. December is College Knowledge Month and a statewide effort that encourages prospective students to take significant steps toward college by providing the preparation, opportunity, and support needed to apply. And now let's go to a word from our longtime sponsors, Huntington Learning Center.
Higher ACT scores, Huntington can help. We work individually with each student to help them master test-taking skills and significantly raise their scores. Want higher ACT scores? Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN today and save $100. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
Thanks again to Huntington Learning Center. Hey, I heard you were talking about 2000s nostalgia lately.
Yeah, we went around school and we talked about 2000s nostalgia with students.
Let's go check it out.
Our generation has grown up in a world of many different memories that we will forever have. 2020 marks the end of our decade. We are 2 months out from the end of our childhood and our era. Today, we reminisce on the good times past and what we will always remember, 2000s nostalgia.
We want to know your memories of these pictures we show you, okay?
That image, those are silly bands. Those are the things you put on your wrist, right?
Yep. Like cookie cutters.
Silly bands. I love those things. I used to share like with my friends.
They were banned at my elementary school.
Those are just weird animal plates that everybody had.
Little plate thingies.
Oh, dinner.
Dinner?
Like putting your food on and having the vegetables there, and yeah. I don't know. My friends all had them, and I was always so jealous. My parents never bought them because they said they were a waste of money.
Are those the plates with the sectioned off parts? Yep. Yeah, I don't know what those are called.
What? I
had
one of those.
Those things are like.
Oh, you know what it does? You plug it into your phone and they dance. That's it.
The robot dogs.
Yeah, and then they would like waddle across the floor.
Oh, those are the weird dog things. I don't know what they're called.
Oh my god! My friend had like a lot of tunnels for them, and you were cool if you had like the big elaborate like mazes for them.
Those are things that like roll around on the ground through like the tracks.
I had so many of those too. Oh my god.
Those are the hamster things. I remember my parents got me one and I threw it out the window because I didn't want it.
I have no idea, but I used to have so many.
Never had any, but my friends did.
I never had them.
Is it Zuzu Pets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Where's my water? That game was garbage. That game was really garbage, man. Like, it was just not good.
The gator water thing.
I have that game on my phone. Me and my friends play it during English.
Yeah. Wait, didn't that used to be a game to like get the water through?
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's called, but I used to play that.
Oh yeah, I played that. It was like, where's like the water or whatever.
It's a Razor scooter.
I fell off of that going down my driveway.
A Razor scooter. You ride it in the street usually, or on the sidewalk if you're a smart child.
I got that. We were looking through pictures. I got that for my birthday, like a Razor scooter.
Those always hit my ankles.
I have pictures with like swollen ankles because I like slammed them so hard.
I had like 12 Webkins. Come on now. There's one in that room that has it in our current classroom that hasn't been used, and we're dying to use it.
I didn't know that your webkins died. That's a fun fact. And then I went to log back on, and none of them were there.
Oh, I never played Webkins either.
No Webkins? Are you crazy? You know how many hours I spent on the computer playing Webkins?
That was a sick gaming site that everybody used back in the day.
Oh my god, I logged on yesterday.
Oh yeah, okay. Everyone had that. Pop Tropica.
Oh, of course. Those always used to be at the school lunch.
Smiley fries.
Those were the best. Those were the best elementary school. The best elementary school side dish ever.
Those are the best.
Oh, smiley fries.
Terrible.
Those are
terrible.
delicious.
No, those suck.
Martha.
Oh yeah, that was the Martha Speaks.
Oh, that's the dog that eats the soup and then can talk.
It's the show about the cereal with the letters.
My name is Keely. My name is Lexi.
And my name is Joe.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
This has been Wayzata NewsBreak for December 6th, 2019. I'm Lexi Bouchard.
And I'm Srishti Brumbutt. Thanks for watching, Wayzata.